week of my grocery challenge of trying to get my groceries under £60 every single week throughout September. It is now the end of September. My next shop will be in October. So have I done it? Yes, I did. This week has been my cheapest week ever. Because one, I didn't go to Home Bargains. I didn't need anything in there. So I literally drove straight past the shop. I did not need to go in. I knew that if I went in to just have a look around, I would spend money. So I didn't even bother. So I stayed out of the way. So that saved me a little bit of extra money. Also, this week coming, it's my birthday this week. So I'm actually going to take my son out for my birthday. He's also going to see his dad because my ex-husband and I share the same birthday. So my son has tried to see us both on our birthday. So he's not going to be here one night so he can spend it with his dad. And then he has his usual Wednesday with his dad and he's got the weekend with his dad. So my son's not really here this week. He's going to be out and about and doing things. And yesterday I made some more freezer meals out of leftover food that I was going to throw away. So I quickly threw some stuff in the slow cooker and made some freezer meals that I can have while he's not here. So I didn't need a lot of food this week, but let me show you what I picked up in only Aldi and Asda, and then I'll quickly tell you a very small meal plan that we have going on. So this is from Aldi. So I got some sweet chili rice cakes. I'm trying not to buy as many rice cakes because I was realizing I'd only eat rice cakes like all the time. But it's my birthday and that's what this whole shop is going to be about. It's my birthday. So I got some sweet chili rice cakes, some more ham for lunch boxes next week. I got some raspberry mushrooms for my son and I to have on my actual birthday night. So I've got a few sweets here for us to have on my birthday. And then we both love these sweet chili rice crackers. So I grabbed some more of those too. I've got my usual soft foam and my licorice sweets because I really enjoy them. And I'm running very quickly out of peanut butter. So I got some more peanut butter. I love this one because it is literally 100% peanuts. There's no other junk in it. It's just peanuts into peanut butter. So it's great. I've got some spinach, spring onions, cucumber, apples, and big tomatoes. I've gone off cherry tomatoes, loving big tomatoes now. And I also got my kiwis as well. I got a nice gammon joint for us to have 2 meals with, but I will go through the meal plan with you in a bit. Also got some strawberries for my son and I because we both love some strawberries. I got a protein yogurt as well because it's my little treat of the week. I ran out of green tea, which was like the worst ever. So I had to get some more green tea, almond milk, orange squash, caramel rice cake, and I only got 2 tubs of Greek yogurt because I only opened the 3rd one this morning, so I should be okay just with the 2 and a bit tubs for the rest of this week. So all of that cost me £26.86 this week. I think that's the cheapest I've ever got it in Aldi. But let me show you what I got in Asda. So I got my son a pizza, which I'm just going to slice up into 8 pieces and then I'm going to freeze it that way because it's much easier to do. He won't eat a whole pizza to himself at the moment. So I get 4 slices out, cook them, and then that actually gives me 2 weeks worth of meals. Needed some more tea bags, and then these are the sweets that we're going to munch on my birthday. I also got some more cheese because we're running low on cheese, some oranges because they were only 98 pence in the Saver section of Asda. I got some more bread and I got these caramel donuts for my birthday as well because I didn't really want a birthday cake and they were only £1. They had the chocolate ones and the caramel ones. They're only £1 and my son likes the caramel ones. So we got those. And all of that cost me £10.38. So under £40. So very quickly, I'll pop on the screen here how much it was in Aldi and Asda and the total it was altogether. But like I said, I bypassed Home Bargains because I knew I didn't need anything in there. So I decided not to go in. Usually I do go in and just see if I've forgotten to put anything on my list, but I feel like if I've forgotten anything, then it can wait till next week. So a meal plan for this week, as I'm recording this, is actually Friday, and there's one more piece of fish in the freezer, and I've also got some salmon in the freezer for myself, so I don't like the fish that he has. We're gonna have fish and chips with some vegetables this evening. On Saturday, I'm actually going to cook that gammon. I still got 2 potatoes left from last week. I've got some carrots in the fridge and I've got some roasted vegetables in the freezer. So I'm going to do like a little mini roast on Saturday. But that gammon is actually going to do us 2 meals. So rather than freeze what I don't use, I'm actually going to make a gammon pasta bake on Sunday. We're out all day on Sunday, so I'm going to make it early Sunday morning, have it already in the oven, and as soon as we come back from our day out, then we can turn the oven on, and it won't take long to cook. It'll take like 20 minutes to warm through and for the cheese to melt. So that's what I'm going to do on Sunday. So Saturday and Sunday, we're both going to have gammon. On Monday is when my son goes to his dad for his dad's birthday on Tuesday morning. And then on Tuesday night, which is also my birthday, I'm going to take my son out to grab something to eat. His favourite place is Pizza Express. So I'm going to go straight from school to Pizza Express, and then we're going to go to martial arts after that. On Wednesday, my son is back with his dad again. And like I said earlier in the video, I actually had some leftover vegetables in the fridge that was about to go off, and I didn't want to waste them. So I got some pork mince that I already had in the freezer, defrosted that, and I put it in a slow cooker with a tin of chopped tomatoes, all the vegetables I had left over, some spices, and I made 6 freezer meals out of it. So every time my son is not with me, I'm going to be eating those for the next 6 times at least. So I do that on Wednesday. On Thursday, he is with me. And again, I found another tub, I don't know how many sausage rolls I made, of the homemade sausage rolls that I really good at making apparently. I think there's 4 left in there, so we're going to have 2 of those on Thursday with some rice and some vegetables. And on Friday, my son is back with his dad again for the weekend. So it's just one of those weeks. It doesn't happen all the time. His dad Monday and Friday night overnight, and then on Wednesday just until the football's finished at 8 o'clock. So I'm not really seeing much of my son, but I do get to see him on my birthday, which is the most important part. Did it, so it should be £240 for the month on shopping. So I'm going to list here how much week 1, 2, 3 and 4 is, and my total. So it should be under £240. Next week starts the October shopping month, and I am going to be buying Christmas items. I've actually got a nice big box which I've decorated in Christmas wrapping paper, and every single week I am going to spend a certain amount of money just on Christmas food items, and I'm going to fill up the box, and every single week I am going to keep adding that total up. Then at the end of the month, we can go through it together and see what I've actually bought and how much I've spent on Christmas food throughout the month of October. So if you don't want to miss that, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be starting that challenge next week. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to share it with a friend if you think it will help them in any way. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos from me. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a good morning, good day, good evening, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.